sponsored by DavisMusicPro.com. What's happening, everybody? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence, man. This is episode number 38. And we kazicking it. Y'all kazicking it? That's right. So chill over here, I'm kazicking it. What is happening, everybody? Ty, how you doing today, sexy?
Pretty good. How are you, man? How are you?
You just pop a tab? Yep. We drinking. What are you drinking over there, dude?
I am drinking Bombay Sapphire Gin and Tonic. It's the premix in a can stuff. You know, I'm just
Oh my god.
I'm on that liquor game. You know, I'm on that. Let's do some dry stuff.
You in Belgium? Bro, that's insane. Gin and tonic in a can? Bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bro.
I mean, they have like you can get whiskey and cola. You can get like a mojito. Like the cocktail game has now hit the grocery store out.
Oh my
Everybody.
god. You go to some bars around here and they don't even know how to make a gin and tonic. You know, I went to a bar the other day and I looked at them. I was like, hey, I need rum and coke, okay? And the bartender, she's this young chick. I think she's just working, college gig, right? She looks at me. She looks like under the bar. She looks back at me, and I go, rum and coke? Really? She looks back. She looks at the bar behind her. And she's like, you want something on draft? I was like, okay. Sure.
Do you want the one thing you absolutely don't want?
Not really. I was asking for liquor. But, okay. Yeah, no, that's what it is.
No, it depends on the bar nowadays, you know. Like
Right.
You got to go to the expensive cocktail bar just to get something simple. It's ridiculous.
Right. And that's why I don't go to bars. 100%.
Plus, I mean, honestly, it's more economical to drink at home every single time. It's just cheaper to drink at home. Mm-hmm. It's like the bar atmosphere. It's you're paying so much for just having a sticky floor. You know, if you want a sticky floor, why don't you just go home, get yourself a bottle of Jack and a bottle of Coke, right? Take about half that Coke and dump it on the floor, leave it there for 20 minutes, and then just dump the Jack inside the Coke and drink that and dance around your kitchen. Save you a whole bunch of money right then and there.
Yeah. And most of the cheaper bars, you order a rum and Coke, you're getting a Coke with a splash of rum. You know what I mean? But you go to a wedding bar and you order a rum and Coke, you're definitely getting a rum with a splash of Coke. You know what I mean? They're trying to get you fucked up.
Yeah, how it's supposed to be. So if you can't taste the base liquor, then your drink wasn't worth it. It doesn't matter. Like, you need to be able to still taste the alcohol.
100%. How's your week going, dude? You had any found any open mics out there?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Belgium's
It's
a little dry.
well, see, the deal is that Belgium up until last Friday had all the bars, all the nightclubs, everything closed at midnight,
Right.
which is like
Nice.
ridiculously early for Europe, and especially in Brussels where it's just at, and Antwerp where normally they close at like 3 or 4 a.m. That's like 4 hours of business. People are arriving at the club at like 1 o'clock or
Yeah.
something like that. So it threw off the whole game.
Oh my god.
But at the same time, uh, the the longer I'm here, the more I assume that the culture of this country is built around beer. Like
I'd believe it.
it's you need to go like in Brussels. It's like there was a here in Antwerp there was a bar that says and God gave you the 11th commandment, and that is to drink beer. And then in Brussels it's all about beer. Like everywhere you go, it's like, oh, you want a draft beer, you want a Belgian beer, you want this, you want that, and it's just like, how can your culture be built around getting wasted? Like, I had a coworker who went to a pretty famous spot. It's called the Delirium Bar, or Delirium Cafe in the Delirium Village inside Brussels.
Sure.
And you go downstairs. They're the world's Guinness World Record holder for like 2,000 beers on sale always. Like any beer you could want, you could get it there. But all their beers are like pretty much 6% and above, and six shooting low. They're normally like 11, 10% or something like that.
Yeah, high percent.
So I had a sorry, what?
No, I'm just following along. Keep going.
Yeah. I had a coworker go there, and then throughout the night was just hanging out. And then as he was leaving, he found a couple that were doing a little public expedition. Basically became a museum piece, and they both passed out while fucking.
Passed out
it's
in public.
in public. And so like it's just once again I'm in another country where their culture is built around drinking, because the government has shut down the culture.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You might be able to find some sort of like. I bet if there are open mics, they're hidden, and at the tap houses. You know what I mean?
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's so built around beer, where's everybody going to be at? Drinking a beer. You know what I mean? Where's the open mic at? Where everybody's having a beer. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But this is also me as a tourist in non-speaking English-speaking countries, especially a country like Belgium that's kind of like split in between. It's a mix of German, Dutch, and French. So the French side of this country is just like, fuck anybody that speaks English. They didn't take the time to learn my language.
Right.
And then the German side is, we're precise and we like beer, and then that kind of took over the culture side that's supposed to be the French as well, just because all humans like getting fucked up, That's
what,
I
man?
don't know
Take the time off. Fuck the open mics for a week or two. You know what I mean? Just get with the culture and start drinking. Looks like you're on top of it though. Although you're on gin and tonics and not beer, so like, commit, dude.
Yeah,
commit.
No, I've always
gonna be over there.
I've been a liquor guy.
Yeah,
I've always been a liquor guy.
Yeah.
It's beer makes my body talk to me. It makes I get like way more drunk off of 3 beers than I do off of like 8 cocktails. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird.
That's weird.
It's very weird. Yeah, I feel like this podcast is especially suitable about us talking about liquor as I sit and do this inside a bathtub.
You're in a bathtub right now? How about that?
Yeah, I'm in the bathtub. My roommate. See, this is how good of a roommate I am. He fell asleep when we were going to start the podcast, and I was like, well, I don't want to do it in the main room to disturb him, so I just like, that's what took me the extra second. I had to figure out how to rig up the phone, so that way it's not moving around, and I can just hold the microphone, right?
Right.
So I just decided to come into the bathtub because it's raining outside, so I can't go out and about. So my options just slowly became more and more limited, and now here we are in this ridiculous drunken bathtub speech.
That's lit, dude. It's like scrub a dub dub with Ty. Hell yeah, dude.
Exactly. I really hope he has to pee though, because
Hey, it's
it would
comedy
just be
by
funny.
coincidence. It's not on camera. We'll just hear it, and that's fine. You know.
Exactly.
Or you can pee out the window. It's raining. Who will be the wiser? Yeah.
Wrong country, man. Wrong country.
Wrong country. That's not a good. Belgian jail. I don't know. They might got waffles.
That's a whole other thing. Okay, so
oh my god.
Most most Belgians they'll eat a waffle, but it'll just have like a light drizzle of syrup or something,
Yeah.
But then you go to the tourist spots around here, and oh my god, have you ever saw something and immediately thought diabetes is right around the corner?
Yeah, funnel cake shop, dude.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's like you walk down the street and you'll see a stand of waffles, and then they'll have like a display chart, so you can kind of just point at which one you want, and they'll make it for you.
Yeah,
and it's like there was one that so you
chocolate
got just
heart
the base
attack
waffle.
Yeah.
Is it? Let me describe this to you, and I'm gonna get your blood sugar going. And I hope everybody out there too. All right, so you got your base waffle, two squares of waffles. None of this round bullshit that American came up with, right?
Yeah.
2 squares of waffles, and then filled in the squares is Nutella. All right.
Right.
And then on top of that Nutella, you got some chocolate syrup and some caramel.
Oh
right.
God.
But then they take some candy bars and shove it inside each individual Nutella bar, and then fill up the space in between the candy bars with waffles, and then put some strawberries on top, and then drizzle some more chocolate and more caramel on it, and then put some sprinkles and then a cherry on top, because fuck you, that's how it goes.
Yeah, they know who they're selling that to.
Exactly. They know exactly what filthy American.
They're like, Tim Dillon is coming to town, baby. Yeah. Timmy the trash can. No, I'm playing.
Exactly. No, I agree. I had about 4 of them, and then I decided to get 3 to go. It was just too good to pass up.
100%. Tie the trash can. 100. But
exactly. That was my nickname in middle school, so it works out.
Bro, if you ever did your own comedy solo podcast or something, Talking Trash with Ty. I'm copywriting it right now. Trash Talk with Ty. Yeah. Something like that.
I don't know. It's just one of those, I'm still trying to get better at the stand-up, so I don't want to
do too much or too quick. 100. It's how you overload yourself. It gets overbearing. You burn out, and then you don't want to do it. So keep having fun with it. That's the trick with everything.
And it's one of those, like, I still got the other job that takes up so much of my time, so it's like I need time to relax and watch a movie.
Amongst shit, go play some frisbee golf. Yeah. 100.
Exactly. Did play some disc golf the other day here in
Belgium.
Where were we? We were at but we were back in Brussels. We found a course outside of Brussels, and it was like, those nice parks where there's walking trails, and it seems like there's some cool stuff in it, but you also see dogs just running around. Like, there's no fence or anything. It's just like an unmarked dog park, right?
Right.
This unmarked dog park also happened to be a disc golf course, and it rained a little bit. So as you're walking around through the mud, it's like, you're stepping on dog turds, but it all like melted
meshes
into the
together.
ground or
Yeah,
everything.
so you can't really
Yeah,
define
so
it, so
you
you
just
can't
see
know what to watch out
ex-
for. Yeah.
exactly like the ones you can tell are like heavyweight class dogs. You know, like the Alaskan Malamutes. You know, got some Beethovens up in that bitch. You know, you can tell those turds, but that little Chihuahua. You know, you done stepped in that little dog's. You know, welterweight dogs. You're nah. That's all over your shoe and possibly in your sock with how the mud was.
Tremendous, dude. I mean, not tremendous for your Jays, but it's what it is. Are you a shoe guy? I don't think either of us
Oh,
are shoe guys. You know what I'm talking
shoe
about.
guys.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not a shoe guy, and that's cool.
Shoe guy.
You know what? If you are
Uh,
a shoe guy, no disrespect either. That's cool to have your thing. You know, no disrespect. Those guys who like spend a shit ton of money on their shoes and then obsess over like crazy shoes, bro.
Oh, you
You
mean
know what I mean?
fruitcakes? I get it. Yeah.
Fruitcakes. Oh my God. I was saying no disrespect to you.
Nice.
No problem. You guys can pick on
I'm
Ty
kidding,
though.
I'm
I mean,
kidding.
fuck that dude, right? No, I mean you're looking at a
I'm
guy who's
kidding.
only
Yeah.
worn Converse for forever, since like high school. But here's the deal, Ty. Those Converse hurting my feet. They hurt my feet. I ain't got good arches, anyways. I got pretty flat feet, bro. Man, true FFFs, and you know, the Converse just
So,
ain't got no arch support, so my feet be hurting. I was like, man, I need to get a pair of shoes, but one that don't look like shit. And if I ever had to go like be fly, didn't look like shit, but don't cost an arm and a leg. And I got these. Woo! Woo!
oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. They're Pumas. They're like fucking $50, whatever you know. But I thought they looked nice.
I mean,
I don't like
yeah,
modern
no, dude.
shoes, you know. So it's like boots or shit.
I
I was
get it.
wearing
I get
cowboy
it.
boots. That shit'll fuck your feet up too, bro. 100, 100.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's one of those like you're not meant to wear shoes. Period. Like you're meant to run in the mud and like
Be
avoid
barefoot, you
sticks and shit. You're
dirty
meant
hippie.
to like yeah, exactly. That's what the base animal is supposed to do. So all this like shoe stuff or anything with support or like anything that constricts your foot is just unnatural by definition, which is why we need to focus on flip flops right now. Okay.
Oh, fuck
flip
flip
flops
flops.
have been under attack.
No, I
What?
hate flip flops, dude. I don't know what it
What?
is
Get
about
the
it.
fuck out of town.
No, I hate sandals of any kind, but flip flops especially, dude. I cannot deal. And I am in the minority on this one. And no disrespect to people who wear flip flops. I personally could not wear flip flops like, ever again.
Will you at least wear a pair of foams then? You know,
What?
not foams. You know,
What?
like they don't. The band goes over your foot, but not between your toe.
No.
Foams.
No. Never.
You won't wear those neither.
What about slides?
No.
No.
Slides.
No.
Slides. Foams. Okay.
Sandals.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Any sort. No. I actually, dude, it's so funny. When I go to the beach, everybody got their flip flops. Everybody got some sort of sandals to wear. Man, I'm out there barefoot, not barefoot, but like no socks in my Converse, in like my worst pair of Converse, and those are my beach Converse. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, like, you just don't want anybody in the world to see your feet, right?
Well, they ain't the prettiest feet in the world, I'll tell you that. But not really that so much as I don't like the like slap of the flip flop on my foot. I don't. I really don't. And I think
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know why I don't like them. It was from like years of wearing them at the YMCA for my like swim lessons as a kid. And like
Hey,
this,
whoa,
I don't know.
We don't need to go into like the day you were molested here.
No,
right?
no,
we
no.
get
It
it.
never
There's a
happened.
power-
Never
there's
happened.
a
I did
memo-
learn to swim and have not drowned because of it. Thank God, dude. I was an altar boy too, and nobody fucked with me either, man. I feel both blessed and also like I was probably really fat as a kid. So worst haircut ever. It was all to save me. You know, I was going to Catholic school. You never know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, no, we're just about to go off topic off of a joke. So it's like, let's get.
Has there been a topic today? We haven't done shit. We've just been shooting the shit for 20 minutes, man. It's all good. No offense.
Has it been 20 minutes?
Yeah, dude. We're 21 minutes and I haven't done shit. Let's do a Savage of the Week this week because we keep skipping that. And
oh shit, yeah.
You know, Savage of the Week, our newest subscriber. You know, we're up to 13 subscribers on YouTube, bro. It happened. Thank you, Devin Bruce. You're the Savage of the Week, man.
Oh, this is tremendous. Tremendous.
For lots of reasons. Did you ever meet Devin back in college?
Devin. Yes, I've met Devin. Yeah.
Yeah, glasses. Devin Bruce. He was a dude. There was also girl Devin. That's why I have to specify. Right?
Yeah, okay. So, because I'm remembering girl Devin. I thought we were talking about girl Devin. I was like,
I think she might also listen to this podcast too. Shout out to her. But Devin Bruce, thanks for subscribing, bro. We love you.
Excellent. Devin Bruce. Was he in Teak as well?
No, he was friends with Haley. So.
Oh, that Devin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that Devin.
Yeah. I think he worked at Heroes when I first met him, but I don't, Very nice guy. Very cool guy. And thanks for subscribing, homie. We love you. Hope you're getting some laughs.
New Savage of the Week. Plus, like, I hope he's doing well because he's got that, like, really good, secret identity name. Devin Bruce. It's like
that's like your Superman,
like a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Clark Kent.
So I hope he's doing really well. Keeping his stuff down low and nice and tight.
And we are not up to any criminal activities, so don't come busting in our window and trying to take us out.
Supervillains need a secret identity too. So if he's doing well, Just leave me out of it, That's
if he's tracking down supervillains, he's probably like right on Nancy Pelosi's trail. That's all I'm saying. He's hot on her trail, bro. That's all I'm saying. Hunting that bitch down. She committing atrocities. Got him, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm killing it today. I'm on fire. Yeah, that's what it is. Came to play. Money all day, dude. That's money all day, bro. Yeah. Okay, we did one segment. Sweet. What else do we normally do? Do we got any comedy news?
Comedy news.
I got one for you. Think about it for a second. Dave Chappelle. I'm stealing this one. Oh, are you gonna? Hey. Dave Chappelle. He's living out in Ohio. I can't remember what. I think it's like Yellow Springs, Ohio, or something like that. Let me look into this because I'll pull up an actual article.
You would be correct. Yes, he lives in Yellow Springs, Ohio.
So they were proposing to bring in a low-income housing development worth like $24 million that would bring in like some low-income housing to the area, And they were having a city council meeting to discuss it, and Dave Chappelle shows up, and he says he keeps it really brief, In fact, I might go pull up the video. We also have a guest hopping on the podcast. I can't tell if you guys see this historic. I started talking about it, and it's freaked him out.
Nah, he's the terrorist. I was asking if he was in the room earlier.
He is, and he's terrorizing KD at the moment, Dr. Evil.
So
my work is never ending.
Okay.
In fact, I want every listener to this podcast real quick. I'm going to interrupt your Dave Chappelle news story real quick to understand that Oscar is a terrorist, and anything that is said wrong or you disagree with, please email oscartheterrorist@gmail.com, and he will get back to your replies with a quick meow. Okay. There's nothing we can do about it. He's the source of all the evil in this podcast. Chris and I love you. We really do. But Oscar shows up every once in a while, and it's just like
Oscar's chunky thieving.
Exactly. He just took Chris's chair. He's
Scandal.
he's about to lick his balls. Assing up Chris's chair. So just despicable.
Oscar's the captain.
Once again, oscartheterrorist@gmail.com for all your complaints. Okay.
I can't believe how swiftly he moved in there.
I almost got this set up. We almost there.
He really wasted no time. Like 2.5 seconds after your ass was out of that chair, his was in it.
Hustler's got to move. He's got to keep it going, or get that primo
but
spot.
A G thing. He bounces wherever the warmth takes him.
Oh, we're gonna play the clip of him at the place.
Yes, indeed. I'm getting the A-OK.
Okay. Just trying to not let silence build for too long when we probably should. Fuck it. We're just gonna be quiet for 5 seconds until this thing goes.
Yeah, it's cool, but I'm like thinking more so something.
Go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dave Chappelle. I just want to say, and Marianne, I could talk to you about this privately. I don't know why the village council would be afraid of litigation from a $24 million a year company while they X out a $65 million a year company. I cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
So that's what's up with Dave Chappelle. And I got to deal with this chunky terrorist real quick.
If I'm going to be perfectly honest, the audio didn't come through the internet that good, so I'm just going to let everybody know it was a YouTube video from the Sun.
It came through on our end and recorded, so they all heard it.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
What?
Well, it's you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
The basic gist of it is that they were building they were trying to build some low income housing, and then Dave Chappelle was like, "Nah, this is gonna wreck the neighborhood. If you do this, I'm out."
Pretty much. So.
Okay. When are we finally going to admit that Dave Chappelle somehow turned white without being white? Like, let's be real. That's a white person's move, but I also get it. I get it. Like, you ever look at old pictures of like Soviet era buildings, or not Soviet Union like block buildings, and all that? It's just concrete buildings.
Yeah.
Now, you remember when that building fell down in Miami?
Right.
The foundation was weak and all that.
Shoddy craftsmanship, construction,
yeah,
all that. Yeah.
Exactly. They looked exactly the same at the same point. Like, when are people finally going to realize that having giant tower apartment buildings, in about 40 years after they get up, all look like Soviet, block building, like that fancy glass railing that you have. Who's going to replace that when that bitch breaks?
Right.
Giant towers belong in cities. They don't belong in the middle of nowhere.
I'm trying to think of other comedy news. You got anybody?
No, not really. You kind of stole mine, but
Dang, sorry.
oh, actually, you went first. You rightfully claimed it first.
That's the big headline that everybody's talking about. I mean, I'm trying to think of other comedy news, dude. I mean, they're saying that Bob Saget's death, the trauma to the front of his head, too. The guy who did the autopsy was saying that it's consistent with, like, trauma from a violent head injury that's, like, consistent with, like, a bat, almost. Bat trauma.
A bat.
So now that's allegedly. And yeah,
and the family didn't want the autopsy report unallegedly. Like they definitely did not want that report coming out, right?
Right.
They're trying to save the dog. What happened was, now hear me out.
Oh no.
Bob was tall, okay?
Right.
And he's the kind of guy that had a small dog because he didn't want to like show that he was overcompensating or something. He was trying to keep it real.
He had like a little schnauzer or something.
And he tripped over the dog and then fell into his bat collection. Okay, and then got up and thought, "Hey, I'm fine. I'm just gonna,
I'm gonna sleep it off.
Go and lay down.
I'm gonna sleep it off." And then, yeah,
exactly. So they're just trying to protect the dog and all that. The wife definitely wasn't tired of his shit. That's for sure. She loved him and all that, right?
Right. Definitely not sick of it.
They're trying to save the dogs, and I applaud their effort.
Fair enough, because that dog was definitely accountable in the situation. Anybody's to be blamed. It's Mimsy.
Exactly.
I mean? But
euthanasia is real.
Oh my god. That's all I got on comedy news for Rizzle.
I guess the only other comedy news is once again about Dave Chappelle, because he has figured out how to stay in the news somehow through magic powers of just being popular, I guess. He signed a new deal with Netflix to create 4 new comedy specials, but they will not be his specials.
They'll all be featuring other, and he's producing them.
Yeah. Exactly. It'll be like kind of, Dave Chappelle has finally transcended being an artist and moved into a producer level. So he has officially became like a Dr. Dre figure of comedy, he was in the group, he was in the mix, and then he started making other people's shit, so that's where we're at.
That's pretty cool though. I mean, honestly, all respect. All respect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I mean, you got good names in there like Donnell Rawlings.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Donnell. Donnell is funny as fuck. It's about time he had his own special. It's people that have been in the game for 20, 30 years, but have never gotten their own special. And through Dave's help, they're finally getting their special.
That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. So excited to see that. Go check out Netflix. Let's drop the comedy news for this week. So we got some for next week too.
Would it be worth noting there's just like a small addendum to the Bob Saget story, or should we move on from it?
No, you can throw it in. What's up, Dr.
The family's seeking to stop the release of the investigation of records about his death. So we might hear this kind of cool down progressively over the next little bit. At least until they have
more evidence. More evidence that like permits my theory to continue that the dog fucking did it. Like
they're just protecting the dog, dude. That's what it is.
It's a racket.
It's all a racket, bro. Honestly, dude, that dog went on some GTA shit. Like, stole the car. Bob went after it. The dog went at him with the baseball bat because he wasn't having his shit no more. It was some shit, dude.
He was 3 bottles of Ron White's tequila in and just, decided to say, fuck it. And just like hopped in the car, just like you said, went on a liquor run, and then just started shooting up neighborhoods.
Yeah, exactly.
Not with a gun. Don't be a savage. He's a dog. He can drive, but he can't shoot. He doesn't have a thumb. He's just like, when I say a dog shooting up a neighborhood, he's just going around and pooping on random people's yards. Because he just finished Ron White's tequila. He has the tequila shits,
Yeah. Yeah, 100.
Sorry if I took it too far.
No, you good, brother. Forgiving Tree did not play the concert yesterday, February 19th, because it got canceled. So if y'all were looking forward to that, I'm sorry. It is rescheduled for March 11th. And that gives us more time to promote it and plan it and have a good time anyway. So that's tight.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So it's not a door closed, it's a door shifted. I like it. That's still opportunity.
There's 1 or 2 weekends in February or in March where I might not be available, by the way. So we might have to either pre-record some episodes or figure some other date to record kind of deal.
Yeah. We'll just pre-record some, have a nice rant episode or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, or maybe I'll make you do a solo episode. No.
I mean, yeah, I can figure that out too. I just don't
have Trevor oh my god, I'm gonna mess up his name. What's your roommate's name? Trevor? No, I'm messing that up. What's your roommate's name?
Trey is no longer with me. Right now I'm with a Mike.
Okay. Trevor's gone.
Switch rooms, different situations. So yeah, Trevor's gone. He's leaving me anyway. He's getting married. I'm going solo. So, it's one of those deals, we just got to cut these ties right now. He's shooting for that promotion. He's getting married. We're no longer to be roommates. So, I need to move on to protect myself from the emotional harm.
Fair enough. I hope Mike knows about the podcast a little bit and knows what he's getting into. So tremendous.
He knows of it, but we have not had the discussion on. Like, I told him that he could be in the room and all that, but it's one of those.
If you're in the room, they might make.
Yeah. So that's where we're at.
Tremendous. I don't have any other dates. We got a show way out in August now too, but it's too early to promote that really. So March 11th, guys, Broadway Boat Bar if you're in St. Louis, dude. 8 p.m. Ty, I want you to get in with the culture. Really start drinking. No. Really
start drinking more.
Get into the booze. Heavy. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Don't do that. Maybe.
No. My current level of booze intake is like, let's just get buzzed. And then we'll just get buzzed. And then we'll ride out that buzz until it's time for bed.
Right.
But I'm not allowed to start drinking until later. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's a certain time frame. It's okay. So
it's easy to go too far. It's hard to go back from too far in the same day. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
once you hit that too far point, your day is done. It's not like you're going back to,
Yeah, square one doesn't exist with booze. It exists with weed, that I hear allegedly. But it does square. You can't come back from that first beer because like, who switches to Coke once you had a Coors? Like, who switches to Coke once you've had a nice gin and tonic? Like, you can't go back.
Right.
It ruins the day. Everything feels off from then on.
I'd have you say dates, but when are you coming back to the States? How about that?
End of March. End of March.
Hell yeah.
April should be a lot of fun. Because I'll still be in and out and all that, but I will be staying in the States until probably, to be honest, mid-July, I think.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Going to Vegas
nice...
going to Vegas at the end of July, so there'll be a weekend in there too where I'll be traveling. Kind of.
Okay. Vegas. Oh no, Chris, don't leave the house money at home, all right, buddy? I'm just telling you, like.
Will do.
You can go without water, but you got to pay that mortgage, man.
Yeah. We'll be excited to have you back in the States, brother, and be on the same time zone again. That'll be great. So.
Yeah, it'll be good. So, roommate's awake. He just opened up the room door. So
nice.
That's what I heard.
Well,
nice.
I don't have anything else planned for today, man. Thank you for being here. Although, setting wise, I think I'm going to name this something like Ty's bathtub or something. Tub time with Ty.
I'm happy. It would go good. It's actually, a really good Thai size bathtub. It's a little skinny, but it's deep. It's deep.
That's
the
nice.
Belly can get in the bathtub.
Nice.
Like,
I can wash it off.
You ever go over to somebody's? Yeah. Like you're a pretty small guy, so you've never been over to somebody's house, and then you like get into their bathtub, and it's like, damn, if I lay down in this, half of me would pour out instantly. Like it's just like this is a small ass tub. Thank God they only do showers here. But this tub I'm in, this is a primo hotel tub.
We'll get you a good hotel bath, you know what I mean, at some point. And yeah, you have a tremendous week, brother.
Absolutely. You too, man.
If you guys did Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, our listeners, you also have a good week, especially the Savage Devin Bruce.
That's right.
You have a really good week, and tell your friends, man.
Tell your friends about us. If you want some shorter stuff, go check out our Comedy by Coincidence clips. And Ty just put up a new banger that was really good, so go check it out.
And I'm gonna try and do at least 1 or 2 clips a week till we get all caught up. And it'll just be 1 a week from there on out. So
hell yeah, dude. So
Devin, when you tell your friends about us, please stress that as we previously stated in our podcast, we are bribable to be
Savage of the Week. Yeah,
so
dude. Tell your friends.
You subscribed, you paid the bribe. Your friends could be this new Savage of the Week if they subscribe as well. I'm just saying.
100. Mad love and respect, everybody. Have a tremendous rest of your week, okay? Be good.
Mad love.
Mad
respect.